The most iconic structures in the world are known not just for their grandeur and historical significance, but also for the stories behind their construction. These buildings you're about to see, however, will just leave you scratching your head in confusion.
What is this place?
Buckle up, cause we're taking you on a virtual tour around the 10 weirdest buildings on Earth. What's up, Fanatics? This is Discovery Amuse, serving up your daily dose of the most outrageous, outlandish, and out-of-this-world fun facts. Stay tuned because our number one pick will leave you puzzled and excited at the same time.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Number 10. Crooked House, Poland. Nope, you're not tripping. This psychedelic structure called Krzywy Domek, or Crooked House in Sopot, Poland, has been a popular destination for tourists and photographers for its unusual design. But despite its name, this building isn't a residential property, but a shopping center with commercial and office spaces. The wobbly-shaped building, which wouldn't look out of place in a Tim Burton movie, was built in 2004 and was inspired by the fantastical artwork of Polish artists Jan Marcin Janzer and Per Dahlberg. You may find it difficult to enter this building without feeling lightheaded, but once inside, you will find popular shops, top favorite restaurants, and autographs of Polish celebrities who have visited the building. Keep watching because you'll absolutely want to get lost inside our top one pick. Number 9. Habitat 67, Canada. If from afar it looks like a stack of Lego bricks to you, then you're not entirely amiss because the designer actually used Lego bricks in designing this apartment complex in Montreal, Canada. In the hopes of reimagining how people live in the city, renowned architect Moshe Safdie designed Habitat 67 for the 1967 World Expo.
You can see how the blocks are not just assembling like a pile of things, but they're arranged in a way to leave open vistas.
Considered an architectural wonder, the modular structure was regarded a success when it came to rethinking urban living. However, it failed to reach its other goal of revolutionizing affordable housing or using prefabricated and modular development like its architect had envisioned.
What you're seeing there would be the kitchen, dining room, living room area. Above it would be the 2 bedrooms.
Despite this, Habitat 67 remains a must-see attraction, especially among people visiting Montreal. Number 8. Kansas City Public Library, Missouri.
The library is open!
I don't know about you, but if I were a student right now in Kansas City, I'd probably hang out at this library all day. Other libraries could definitely take a page out of this public library with its giant bookshelf wall situated on the south wall of the Central Library's parking space that features some well-loved classics from A Tale of Two Cities and Catch-22 to Lord of the Rings and Wizard of Oz. And fun fact, the 9-foot by 25-foot book spines were actually voted for by the locals and selected by the library's board of trustees. They sure take reading seriously here because, after all,
Reading is what?
Fundamental.
That's right.
Number 7. Extraterrestrial Museum, Austria. Riding a chopper over the city of Graz in Austria, it's hard to miss this bizarre-looking museum that literally looks like a giant alien spaceship decided to park right smack in the middle of the city. In fact, it's been fondly nicknamed the Friendly Alien. The Museum of Kunsthaus Graz was built in 2003 when Graz was hailed as the European capital of culture and was designed by British architects Peter Cook and Colin Fournier. Today, it has become one of the liveliest and most visited art centers in Austria, staging international exhibitions of modern, multidisciplinary, and contemporary art pieces from the 1960s to the present. Number 6. Basket Building, Ohio. No one can accuse basket entrepreneur Dave Longenberger of lacking passion for his job. Heck, he even fashioned his company's headquarters after one of their signature hand-woven products.
Contractors couldn't picture what he wanted. He actually left the meeting, went downstairs, got one, brought it up and said, "This is what I want."
The result? This 180,000 square foot building that's 7 stories tall and cost around $30 million to build. The Basket Building, located in Newark, Ohio, which has essentially become the city's most iconic landmark, has a central atrium with a glass ceiling that allows natural light. Its 2 steel handles are made with heating elements to prevent snow from accumulating on top of the building. Sadly, a series of unfortunate events led to the building being virtually abandoned. In 1999, founder Dave Longaberger died of cancer, and not long after, demand for the Longaberger baskets quickly declined, which led to layoffs until only a handful remained working in the building.
The building served us well for many, many, many years. It's not the end of a chapter, it's the beginning of the next era for us.
In January of 2018, the building was sold to developer Steve Kuhn for $1.2 million, and reports say he plans to renovate the interior of the building and reopen it as a hotel. Number 5. The Atomium, Belgium. If you happen to be around the area of Brussels in Belgium, then this futuristic structure should definitely be on your itinerary. Built in the shape of an iron crystal, only 165 billion times enlarged, the Atomium will surely make a nice backdrop for those IG-worthy selfies.
Okay, we'll go again.
This building was built for the Brussels World Fair in 1958 as a symbol for the friendly use of nuclear power. The 335-foot iron crystal is composed of 9 spheres arranged in the shape of iron atoms. The radioactive idea came from Belgium engineer André Waterkeen, who wanted to showcase the impressive engineering skills of Belgian artisans.
What it meant to the people, it was like coming here and having the wow feeling. This is what Belgium can show. This is what we want to show to the world, what the small Belgian country can do.
In 2004, the Atomium was renovated with sturdier materials like stainless steel and was reopened in 2006. Today, 3 of the 9 spheres are open to the public. Inside the bottom sphere is the exhibition from the World's Fair in 1958. There is also a sphere that holds temporary exhibitions, and the top sphere is where people can dine in and enjoy a panoramic view of Brussels. Number 4. Elephant Tower, Thailand. In case you didn't know, elephants are a national symbol of Thailand. They've always held such cultural and historical significance that it shouldn't come as a surprise for you to find a skyscraper here that's shaped like one. In the heart of Bangkok City lies the Chang Building, which was finished in 1997 and stands proud at 330 feet high. But if you're wondering how in the world does that look like an elephant, well, you're not alone because it's actually an abstract interpretation.
The kids said, it looks like an elephant, but their dad said, no, it doesn't look like an elephant because it has 3 legs. And the kids said, no, it has 4 legs and a trunk.
The Elephant Building has 3 towers joined by a horizontal band at the top. 2 of the towers represent the legs, while the 3rd tower is the elephant trunk. More details were added to emphasize the elephant features, such as the tusks on both sides containing the building's management office, the 2 circular windows that serve as the eyes, and 20 stories of smoked glass enclosed rooms were sealed to appear like the elephant's tail. So, do you see the elephant now? Good.
My face! My beautiful face!
Number 3. Piano House, China. Now this building is a classical music lover's paradise.
I'm so cold.
In the Anhui province of China, tourists flock this piano building that showcases a habitable piano and a violin with black and transparent glass. The structure was designed by architecture students of the Hefei University of Technology to stir local commerce through tourism. The violin actually serves as the portal to the grand piano's different floors, as it houses the escalator and staircases. At the bottom portion of the piano are concert halls and a practice area for musicians. Number 2. Dancing House, Prague. The Prague Castle, the astronomical clock, and the famous Charles Bridge aren't the only must-see attractions in the romantic city of Prague in Czech Republic. If you're looking to photograph something more eccentric, then seek out this dancing house in downtown Prague. Owned by a Dutch insurance company, the two parts of the building contain a static and dynamic part, which resembles a pair of dancers. The rock-solid tower represents the male dancer, while the flowing glass building serves as the female dancer. The towers were nicknamed Fred and Ginger in honor of the legendary dancing couple from the 1930s, Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. The 9-story building is supported by 99 concrete panels with varying shapes and dimensions. Its windows, inspired by historic paintings, have protruding frames that make it look three-dimensional. Before we go to our number 1 pick, do us a solid and make sure to smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Don't forget to choose all so you won't miss out on any of our latest life-changing, boredom-busting content. And of course, be sure to turn on notifications in your app settings. Number 1. Wonderworks. Scattered across the United States are 6 of these upside-down buildings owned by a company called Wonderworks, a science-themed entertainment center that features interactive exhibits on space, physics, and math.
I see over here, everything is upside down.
Oh yes, you walk in and this is our upside-down lobby.
It has 6 wonder zones that teaches kids about 6 science fields through various activities that, if we're being honest, looks like a whole lot of fun for adults, too.
You can see the 4-story 50 challenge indoor ropes course.
But how did these buildings come to be, you ask? According to Wonderworks lore, it began as a top-secret research laboratory somewhere in the Bermuda Triangle. Then, an experiment went amiss, causing a tornado to form and swirl the building up in the air. The building was carried thousands of miles away and landed in the United States upside down. Maybe Dorothy is hiding here somewhere too. So, which of these buildings would you want to visit? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Take home any of our exclusive gear by browsing our merch shelf or clicking the link in the video description. And while you're at it, take our quiz to find out how you can earn extra cash online doing what you do best. Awesome, right? The virtual tour isn't over yet. Don't miss our ranking of 10 of the biggest cruise ships on Earth. Till then, stay quirky, Factnatics, and see you in the next video.